Hi everyone, today I'm going to do an eye makeup tutorial for you using some blue eyeshadow. So I know a lot of you out there probably shy away from blue eyeshadow because you don't want it to look too 80s, you know, or Mimi from the Drew Carey Show. So it just all depends on the blue that you choose and then the contrasting colors that you have to go with it, as well as what you choose to go on like your cheeks and your lips, to make it more of a beautiful, softer, you know, dramatic look that looks beautiful instead of something that looks more clownish. Now, if people really like to do that and that's like your look that you're holding on to from back in the day, go for it. But if you want to update it a little bit, make it a little more modern, then try this out. So today what I used on my face is the Mousse Foundation and the BB Cream from Cornwell Styling, or Eyeshadow. I've worked with James a lot and he created his own makeup line. So they sell it exclusively at his spa and salon in Warrenton. It's called Eyeshadow. It's amazing. I'm going to actually be getting my hair done there this week. So check it out. I love the Mousse Foundation. It's lightweight, it's beautiful. I added the BB cream on beforehand just to add a little bit more hydration to it, since my skin is getting a little dry with the winter weather. So I'm going to talk about some blues. Now, every company makes blue eyeshadow and blue eyeshadow like combos, palettes, whatever. So obviously it's not a bad color to wear. And most skin tones can wear it, you just have to choose the right blue. So this is an old Dior palette. They have this in like a 5 palette pan and with different colored blues as well. It's with a navy and kind of a powder blue. So I'm going to be using both of these colors. Also in the smoked palette from Urban Decay, I'm going to be using Evidence, and I'm going to be actually using Kinky as well to start off. Dior also has their Fusion Mono. They made one in Cosmos. It's a beautiful blue. It looks great, like smoked onto your eye, just like one color and that's it. See, this is like kind of classic blue, just like true blue, beautiful. This Revolution Makeup London. There we go. Sorry, it was a little hard. They have some blues. These blues are a little easier for people to understand putting on their eyes. The other palette that I have is this Eyes, Lips, and Face one. It's ginormous. So many colors. And I'm going to be using a royal blue from that. So I'm going to use a navy, powder blue, and a royal blue for my colors today on my eyes. I'm also going to be using a neutral color for a base. And then from my Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D. I just got this. I'm obsessed, obsessed, obsessed with it. I'm going to be using this light taupe cup, which is Latinus. And that makes it so that when you blend out the blue up here, it's not just blue and then skin. It's like blue and then a tan and then skin. It fades a little nicer. I also used this setting powder from James Cornwell line as well. So I'm going to make sure there's a link below for you guys to go check out his salon's website, and I'm sure you can call and order your products that way. You'll love them, I promise. He has a great shade range for all skin tones. So let's get started on doing this awesome blue eyeshadow tutorial. So of course I started with my NARS Smudge Proof eyeshadow base, and I did my brows already with my Dior Show Brow Styler. I did my waterline already with the Larger Than Life Longwear eyeliner pencil from NARS. And for my lips, a deep kind of berry color is gorgeous with blues and cool tones. So you could use, this is James's lip liner in Winery, which would be gorgeous. But I decided to go with a softer pink, but it's not too soft. Because if you go with like kind of a chalky pink nude lip, it's going to look a little dated. Or if you go with a super, super bright pink with this, it might look pretty depending on the skin tone, but it could tend towards that clownish look. But I used a lip liner in Love Story. It's a beautiful soft pink. And then I used my Lancome, the new pink in their Color Design Collection lipstick. And then of course my Dior Lash Maximizer and Dior Show Ecstasy mascara. For my cheeks, I used a little bit of my old Dior shimmer brick, and then I used the blush Dolce Vita from NARS. I got the Stephen Klein palette. Just got it. I'm really excited to use it. But instead of making the blush be fully pigmented, I used my foundation brush and buffed it out to make it really soft. Alright, now let's get started. So, what I first started with is Kinky from Urban Decay. Just a light wash all over. Next, I went with the powder blue shimmer color from Dior. So doing a nice neutral kind of light shade underneath, it's really going to help these colors pop. Because if you try to do blue or, you know, kind of lighter pastel colors like this, if you don't get them to pop, they're going to look watery and they're just not going to look done. It's going to look more cheap than like a beautiful eyeshadow. So next what I did is I took this blending brush and I'm going for that royal blue. I know, it gets a little scary here. So I'm just going to start blending that right into my crease. You want to blend it up, make sure it's nice and tapered everywhere. Then what I did was I went in and did that soft taupe color right above it to help blend it out so that it softens it just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to go in and try to sweep away a little bit of stuff. Because you want to be careful with blue eyeshadow. If you get any fallout, you want to totally swipe it away. Because otherwise you're going to look tired and it's going to look like you have bruises here. So you just want to be really careful about that. I'm going to take this smudging brush and I'm going to go into Evidence, that blue from Urban Decay. See, right here is a great place. You can always do this and it's really soft and light and you can leave it. I want to make mine a little darker. So I'm dotting this into that crease area and then in this outer corner. So then I'm going to go with the smudging brush and blend it. And go back to make sure I still have this nice pop of light right there. Next, I'm going to go in for my navy shade. Kind of do a light dust of it all along the lash line. And then this outer corner. Go back in, make sure it's blended. Get that lighter color popped. Go with my neutral one. Because then I'm going to go in with a soft color to pop under that brow area. Make sure everything's cleaned up. A little bit of concealer. And then some black eyeliner. I'm using the ink liner in Trooper from Kat Von D. So when doing winged liner, see I follow this bottom lash line to draw my little line to then create the rest of the line from. You always want to make sure you pull the lid pretty taut so that you don't get any wrinkles in your line. Because that's how the liner just gets thicker and thicker and thicker as you go, as you try to make it perfect. Okay. And as I've said before, I just have an easier time using a pen like this on myself than a brush and say like a cake liner or a gel liner. I've just found it's the easiest way for me. Do a little bit more cleaning. Make sure they're even. And then we go in for the mascara. Okay, so I'd love to hear, what you guys think about this, if you guys feel a little more comfortable with blue eyeshadow now, or if you're just like, no, I'm done, I'm not a blue eyeshadow kind of person. But as you can see, it can look very pretty and non-clownish or garish or anything like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm going to actually be doing a fun eyeshadow tutorial with my shade and light palette that I got from Kat Von D. And then I also have the shade and light contouring palette. So it is awesome. I've used it so much already. I love it. And that's another thing you can do. If you don't want to wear blush, you can just do a really nice contour and highlight with this to keep the focus on the eyes, or maybe the eyes and the lips, whatever you guys want. Just try it out. See which one works best for you. All right, enjoy and be beautiful, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I hope you guys have a fun holiday with friends and family, or whoever you celebrate it with. All right, bye.